Well, I've definitely picked the right couple of days to be without a car, that's for sure. The weather's glorious today. We're meant to be getting tons of rain this week, according to the forecast anyway. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's a beautiful day, especially to be working outside, but... yeah. Anyway, here he is. What's he up to? Morning, Hamish. How you doing, mate? It's all about the onions today, isn't it?
Aye, morning, son. Aye, it is. Alice has been pestering me for about a week now. Are the onions done? What's happening? Mithering bugger. Barking orders at me while he wastes his time standing on the harbour reeking like a trout's backside. You get up here and do something, you lazy so-and-so.
That was your agreement, though, wasn't it, mate? He invests in the machinery to make it happen, and you do all the hard work, or I suppose us now.
Aye, well, yeah. But still, I don't like being rushed, and I certainly don't appreciate being told what to do by a half-man, half-fish.
Alright, mate. I get you. Anyway, how do you want to play this? Do you want me to make a start with the in the JCB with the topper and cleaner? Get the headlands done and come back for the trailer? Give you a little bit more time to finish off checking this thing over, assuming that's what you're doing?
Aye, that's what I had in mind. I need to top up a couple of the points on this thing with a bit more grease, make sure it's running and operating okay. Had the batteries on charge for the last few days or so it started up no problem at all.
Yeah, okay, mate, no problem. It is a right mess, this thing, though, Hamish. Have you ever washed this thing? I mean, I've not really had the chance to cast my eyes over it because it's kind of been buried in the shed here, but now you've pulled it out, this thing's really bad. It's properly clogged up with soil, and I can see some rocks in there, mate. I mean, you've got half a field in here. Have you ever washed this thing? You do appreciate the importance of keeping stuff like this clean. This has got to be the most expensive thing you have on your farm. And it is... mate, this is bad. It really is. Have you ever washed it?
Will you stop pining on about washing things, you clean freak? It's bloody fine. It worked fine last year, so it'll be fine this year.
You haven't cleaned it since last year? So this has been sat for that long, caked in soil? Bloody hell, mate. Yeah, like I say, this has got to be the most expensive bit of kit you have on your farm. Leaving all these mechanisms clogged up like this is only going to cause you a huge problem one day.
Don't you bloody start on me too, mouth. It's fine. You're welcome to clean it when we're done, but until we're done, shut your trap.
oh, mate, alright, fine, okay. Well, I would have done it for you yesterday evening, but after I did the combine harvester, but, I mean, it's a good few hours work getting this thing washed off and cleaned and getting inside it and all that. It's not like it's a Volkswagen Golf. It's huge. But, yeah, anyway, you're the boss. I'll do it when this job's done. Give it a proper good blasting out and it'll be good till next year.
Aye, right, that's fine. Anyway, you go make a start on the headlands. Have you done any root crops before? Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah. I've done a few beats and tatties in the past. I'll run a few headlands first.
Aye, run about 8.
Okay, 8 it is. I'll run 8 headlands, then I'll come over and switch over to the trailer, and you can bring this thing down to the field if you like.
Me? Oh no, son. You're doing this thing. I want to be in my JCB. I hate driving this. It's far too big and cumbersome for my liking.
Okay, yeah, no problem, mate. I can do that too. All right. Well, I'll go make a start on these headlands then, and I'll give you a shout when they're done. Yeah.
Aye. I'm going to finish up here, go have a cup of tea and make some phone calls, and I'll keep an ear out for you.
All right, mate. No worries. Don't you go overdoing it now, all right?
Ah, you cheeky sod. Go on, bugger off and get working.
All right, mate. I'm going. See you in a bit. Deary me, I do feel a bit rude talking to Hamish like that. I can't for a second believe he doesn't appreciate the importance of cleaning out equipment, but that's properly surprised me. That harvester is really badly clogged, but who am I? What can I do? I'm not the boss here. He's told me what to do, so we're just going to have to run with it and see what happens. But, right, so we need this thing. Need to drop the weight off the front of this first. So, let's lower that down. I'm just going to leave it here for now. As good a place as any. Drop that off there. There we go. Nice. I mean, he keeps this thing clean. I know it's a relatively new thing he's bought. He's not had it for too long, but I'm sure he's washed this at least once, but that is... it's properly surprised me, that. It really has. It's, yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. But I have seen equipment go down before as a result of just not being looked after and not being cleaned and stuff. These things do spend a lot of time in the soil, and when you've got all that soil inside it, you've got to clean it up. You really have. So where are we there? Let's pull up. Looks about right there. Get this thing hooked up. Now, I've never actually done onions before. Done a few root crops. get that PTO in, and the hose is there. So I think this thing kind of cuts the horn off the onions, and by the looks of things, rows it up into the centre and drops it under the tractor. So that's pretty cool. And then this thing runs behind and picks up that central row that it's dropped under the tractor, gives them a clean off, knocks all the soil off in the grate there, and then it looks like it drops it into its into another row behind, and it looks like it's adjustable as well. And by the looks of things here, it's set to drop into the middle, I think. So, well, that's how he's already got it set up, so I think we'll leave it that way. But yeah, it's a pretty cool bit of kit, this. And even this thing. Assuming the fact that he's not cleaned that thing for the last year, he's clearly not done this one either. Deary me. I'm going to have to teach him, aren't I? How to look after your equipment 101. Right, so, where are we? Let's get that one lifted up. And get this thing connected. So yeah, so we're going to run some headlands first. 8 of them, he said, didn't he? So we'll focus on that, and then once the headlands are done, the usual process would be come and get the trailer, and we can get the headlands picked up. And then once the headlands are out the field, where are we? That looks about right. Yeah, once the headlands are out the field and picked up, and I can concentrate on the up and down rows. So the last thing you want to be doing is driving over the headlands that you've just dropped to be picked up. So I'll reach that there, get that PTO, and hoses in. There we are. Nice. Yeah, I've got a lot of time to spend ahead of me here, getting all this stuff cleaned up. Strangely enough, the topper and thing on the front here looks relatively clean, whereas this on the back doesn't. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It is important to clean your stuff. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, and that thing just looks awful. It really does. See you in a bit, mate. So, down to the onion field. Keep Alistair happy, finally. By the sounds of things, he's been pestering him on the phone. So we'll get it done. And I believe, from what Hamish told me the other day, he's got his packing machine in the shed back there on the farm. So the process will be get everything picked up, dumped into the trailer, thrown into the packing machine, and once they're all packed and palleted up... Well, that's bad, isn't it? Look at that. Some fly tippers have been at work and dumped a load of rubbish in the lay-by there. That's pretty bad. Some people just have no appreciation for the natural beauty of some places, and they just spoil it with a load of litter in a lay-by there. That's bad. Right then, okay. So where are we up to? Let's drop this thing down. There we are. Down the front. We'll turn that one on. Are we on? Let's have a look. Yep, you're on. Get this thing at the back turned on. Yep, cool. Okay. Let's make a start on this. Well, this being my first time harvesting onions, I've got no real reference point to know whether what I'm looking at here is a good yield or a bad yield. I mean, they look pretty chunky swaths, but you can see from the soil that's in amongst them as well, though it's hardly surprising that Grimmy machine back on the farm there is so clogged up with soil. that he has to pick so much of it up at the same time and filter it out, but you've got to clean it out. And that's obviously not what he's been doing, has he? He's just done a harvest and just parked it back up in the shed a year ago and just hoped that it's going to carry on doing the same thing this year. And I can only hope it's going to do the same as well, I've got to be honest. But yeah, anyway, doing alright here so far. I'm enjoying this. It's a nice relaxing job. This JCB's making light work of this, running these 2 bits of kit, front and rear. Onto the 4th headland now. Get it done in no time. Well, considering this is my first time running onions, I'm quite proud of what I've done here. So far so good. This is headland number 8, so we'll get this finished off and get back to the farm, disconnect both these bits of equipment for a couple of hours, hitch up the trailer and get the Grimmy in here and get all these picked up, because the last thing you want to be doing is obviously running these up and down rows while you've got all these rows sitting on the headlands here. So we want to get these picked up, get them loaded into the trailer and into the packing machine, get them out of the way, and then the big Grimmy harvester's got all the space in the world then to turn around at the end of the rows. That's the idea. So yeah, get this headland finished off. Back to the farm. I'll see if Hamish can make me a brew. Could do with one now, parched. So yeah, nice. Right, let's see if he understands this translation. Put the kettle on. He said he was going to keep an ear out for me, so I'm sure he'd have heard that. It's got quite a horn on it, this thing. Anyway, right, we're going to need these things again very soon-ish, in the next couple of hours, so I'm just going to drop them in here, I think. I don't want to leave them around the side there, back where they were, because they're just going to get in the way, especially if I'm going to be trying to manoeuvre that big Grimmy harvester around. So yeah, I'll just spin this thing around right here. Pop this next to it, I think. Try and do it tidily. There we are. That'll do. Yeah, I'll just pop it to the side there, I think. Keep him out of the way. Let's drop that down. There we are. Get them hoses off. Job done. Right, okay. I'm going to hitch up that trailer for Hamish. He said he's driving this thing, and I'm running the harvester. Come on. Kettle. Been inside with your feet up all this time. So, it looks awful, that thing does. It really is. Quite a mucky thing. But he's confident it's going to be fine. So what can I do? Right. There we are. That'll do. That will do. Squeeze down here. Get them hoses on. Nice. Okay. Right, well, we'll turn you off for a minute or two. See if I can go and grab a brew off him. Hiya, mate. Oh, you legend. Cup of tea. I was hoping you'd be able to translate those couple of horn beeps.
Aye, alright, son, yeah, there you go. Deserved. How'd you get on, alright?
Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad at all. Made some nice 8 headlands there for us to go pick up and get sorted. I think I've done quite a nice job of that, to be fair, considering that's my first time running some onion equipment. But yeah, dead happy with that. JCB breezed through it.
Aye, it would do. It's a lovely thing, that, isn't it? It's a beast. Aye, so, I'm going to run the JCB in the trailer when we've had this cup of tea. You jump in the Grimmy there. Now, if you're going to get it out the yard, don't try and reverse it round here and get it out the gate there. Just follow the lane round to the left and round the back of the shed there and up to the top of the road. That's the best way to get it out if you're manoeuvring such a big thing.
Okay. So out that way, eh? Round the side there. Is that where I'm going? That takes you out to the road, does it?
Aye, that it does. That it does. Best way to do it from there. And then when you bring it back in, through the gates up the main drag there and into here, it's the most straightforward way to do it. It's a very tight yard to manoeuvre such a big bit of kit, so aye, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, no problem, mate. That's fine with me. No problem at all. Right, well, I'll get this brew down me, and are you just going to follow me, are you? We'll get these headlands picked up.
Ah, yeah, I'll be right behind. I'll be right behind.
No worries, mate. Sound. Well, thanks for the cup of tea. Let's get cracking. Right, here we go. See if I can get myself in here cleanly. Right. Just check on them. Yep, cameras are all working fine. So far, so good. Right. Carefully does it with this thing. I can see why he's not confident and not keen driving this thing. It's a big bit of kit, let's be honest. Right. Down here. Oh, watch that fence post. Goodness me. Take me time. But look at it, I can barely even see through the window. It's that grim. Yeah, it's not a grimmy, it's a grimmy, isn't it? Dear me. But, like I said before, he's the boss. He knows best, apparently. We shall see. Time will tell. So, gotta be careful of the traffic round here, haven't I? We're alright that way. We're alright that way. Take it nice and wide. Yeah, that'll do. I'll take that. Right to the field. In we go. Successfully made it a few hundred metres down the road. It's a start. Okay, so let's line ourselves up on these. On this, I've left it a bit wide here, right by the edge of the field here, haven't I? But first things first. Let's get that unfolded. Let's see if I can just power it on, and just from my own knowledge, I guess, just have a check round it and make sure it sounds alright and appears alright, because I don't have a huge amount of confidence in this right now, if I'm honest. It is properly clogged. Like a vacuum cleaner that hasn't been emptied for years. Doesn't do the job as well as it's meant to do, does it? You've got to empty it out now and again, and it's kind of a similar story with this. I mean, so far so good. There is a lot of clog in there, a lot of dirt and a lot of muck, but anyway, right, everything seems to be running okay there. I can call that my checks, I guess. Let's drop that down. Let's get picking up these onions. Well, that's us full already. That didn't take long. We're only a quarter of a way around the first headland. This yield is looking surprisingly good. I'd have not suggested that we'd be full already with that. Not bad at all. I think it's got a capacity of about 10,000 litres, I think, this thing. So, yeah, we're not done bad out of that. Goodness me, look at all those onions. Yeah, hopefully Hamish should be on his way. I hope. Let's just jump out and have a quick look. There he is. What are you doing over there? Come on. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he is now. First trailer load. Ooh, that's close. Goodness me. Sorted. Start spitting them out. Lovely stuff. There we go. Just thinking about it, if we've got a whole almost 10,000 litres in the back here, I'm curious how big how many onions we can get into that packing machine from here, because, yeah, has he got somewhere to put these onions loose if we end up filling that machine? I don't know. Goodness me. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I forgot to ask him about that. I didn't even think about it. I just kind of thought, you know, we'll just be loading them all into the machine, but I hadn't actually considered the capacity of the thing, so we'll see. I'll have to have a word with him in a bit, but let's crack on anyway. We've got a good couple of hours ahead of us, I think, with these headlands alone, so let's get cracking. Well, there's the first full trailer. I'm going to go out and ask him what he actually does with these. Hey, mate, you alright?
Aye, alright, son, alright. Done alright so far, haven't we? It's going good.
Yes, mate, so far so good. There's the first full trailer, but I did have a question, actually, just thinking about it, because this, the yield so far seems to be pretty good. You've got a whole trailer, and we're only on, like, I'm only just about to make a start on headland number 3. How much capacity does that packer have, and what do you do with your onions when the machine's full? Because I'm assuming that machine ain't going to take all of these headlands, let alone the whole field.
No, you're right there. Well, what I got to do is, you know, that you'd have seen that shed's really empty, the one where the baler was parked in.
Yeah, I wondered that, actually, the other day, why there was so little in there.
Aye, well, I have to tip the onions loose in there, you see, and we'll just spoon them in with the little massey in the bucket, basically, and just fill up the packer as it packs them up. If that makes any sense.
Yes, mate, yeah, that does, actually, yeah, that makes perfect sense. So you fill up the machine until it's full, obviously, and then start sticking them loose on the floor in the shed, essentially. That's right, is it? Just so I know, for if I'm ever doing this side of things in the future, you know, it's just nice to know all this bit of information. Which does remind me, actually, we still need to sit down together and have a bit of a talk through, so I know what's kind of, you know, going on the farm, and where we're up to with your animals, how old they are, and when they go for slaughter and all that. We need to have that discussion, don't we?
Aye, we do, son, we do. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. And I do need to discuss with you, you know, the possibility about houses, because I've got a couple of vacant places at the minute now that I'd like to possibly show you, and if you're interested, we can, you know, take a trip up and see what you think.
Right, well, yeah, okay, yeah. That's definitely worth looking into, mate, for sure. But listen, you're full now, so you get sorted there, and I'll crack on with this. And I'll see you back down here with an empty trailer, eh?
Aye, no problem. I'll get going. See you soon.
Well, I guess I don't know what I was worrying about. So far, so good. Here's Hamish now. I may as well go and load into him, because I'm almost full. Where are we? There we are. Let's just pull up there. Perfect timing. Nicely done there, mate. But yeah, so far, so good. This thing seems to be running like a dream, quite honestly. Hasn't really made any horrible noises or anything, so it's all good. There we are. Doesn't half empty this quickly, though. Nice. That'll do. Carry on. Get this thing cracking on up here. Not doing too bad. Oh, bloody hell. What on earth was that? Oh, man. What on earth was that noise? That sounded awful. The motor's still running, but the belts and conveyors have completely stopped. They won't come back on. Oh, goodness me. What has gone on here? What has gone on? Hey up, Hamish.
What have you done to it? What's happened? I could see the thing shaking from the cab of the tractor then.
Mate, I don't know what to say. You saw what happened then. One moment it was running fine, the next an almighty, like, clanking noise. And then nothing, the whole mechanism has just completely come to a standstill. Like, you can hear the engine still running. I think it still moves under its own steam, I think. But nothing in here is working anymore. I don't know what to say, mate. I really don't know what to say.
Oh, bloody hell, bloody thing. Right, you get in the cab and wait for my shout to try turning it on, alright?
Why, what are you going to do?
Just get in, alright?
Okay. I'm going. I don't know what he's got in mind for this. Bloody hell, what's he doing? Hitting it with hammers isn't going to do anything. That sounds like what he's doing. Do you know what? I think he knows it's probably done this, because deep inside it's so clogged up with soil that's been in there for so long.
Try it now.
No, nothing. Oh my god.
No.
No, mate, nothing at all. Oh my word. Mate, hitting it with hammers isn't going to do anything. The problem's way deep inside there, mate. I'm sure it is.
When you say a bloody thing. Oh, damn it. Oh, we'll have to get it down to Craig somehow. We'll possibly get him up here to come and have a look at it. You said it still drives, yeah?
I think so. It still drives under its own steam, but I can't fold the pipe in or anything. We shouldn't really be driving this down the road with the pipe out like this, with the belt, sorry.
Right, okay, right. Let me get on the phone to Craig and see what he can do. See if he's free. He might have to come up here and see if he can give it a look over.
Right, no worries, mate, no worries. You get on the blower to him. I'll see if I can just turn this off anyway and save the fuel. Well, I'm just going to keep myself out of the way in here for a bit. I think Hamish is in a little bit of a bad mood, so I'm just going to keep out of his way and just sit here and chill out and listen to some tunes. I think Craig's going to be on his way up. I think he's going to come and have a look shortly when he can. He can pop his tools down from down at the workshop and come and give this a bit of a look in at. He might be able to do something with it, I don't know, we shall see, or we may end up having to take it down to the workshop, but fingers crossed he can do something in here. I can't do anything, I've never, you know, I like to work on my own stuff and do stuff when I can within the confines of my talent, I suppose, and my knowledge, but I've never been inside one of these things before, and I ain't going to start now. So, put my feet up, chill out for a bit, we'll see what Craig's got to say. Here he is. Oh, nice one. That didn't take him too long. Decent. Only about half an hour. Craig's here now, mate.
Oh, great stuff. Let's see what he's got to say, eh?
Morning, gentlemen. So what have we got here, eh? This thing gone down, has it? What's happened? Simply, mate, I was picking up the onions, all going relatively well, then an enormous bang and a clatter, and the whole thing came to a shuddering stop. Can't even get it going again. Can't bring the auger belt in. That's stuck out. The motor and drive train seem okay, but it's so it'll drive as far as anything else. But yeah, Hamish has tried hitting it with hammers. That didn't work.
Hey, shut up, you. I was seeing if that would help dislodge anything that was causing the gears not to turn or something. You know, try and free it up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to get inside it and see if I can see what's causing the problem. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say it's jammed up with dirt and rocks. This thing looks like it's just been dug up. You ever clean this, Hamish?
Don't you bloody start. I've had that from him already this morning.
And rightfully so, Hamish. Look, you cantankerous old bugger. You know bloody well that you need to wash your machinery if you want it to work reliably. This looks like it's been underground for 10 years. One of you go and make me a cup of tea, and I'll see what I can see. If I can't fix it here, though, we'll need to run it down to the workshop, all right?
Aye, all right. Bloody hell. I didn't need this today. Thanks, Craig.
It's no problem, Hamish. The invoice will be in the post. Yeah, that's what I didn't need today. I'll go and make you a cup of tea. Right, go give that a try, one of you. Look at all that that's come out of here. That's almost a whole bloody field of rocks and crud. Right, I'm going to go and try it, mate. Yep. The moment of truth. Let's see what you've done. Right. Will we work? Oh, success. Oh, you legend. We can crack on with this now. Nice. Nice. Right. Let's just power that down for now. Yes, mate. Nice one. Nice one, Craig. We're up and running again. Aye, it's all freed up now. There could be more to remove, so I'd recommend bringing it down to the workshop so I can tear it apart and really get in there. To check, importantly, for any obvious damage to anything, alright?
Oh, you would say that, wouldn't you?
It's your call, Hamish, but if you don't want this to happen again, I'd recommend it. I don't think this big bugger's had any TLC for years.
Well, yeah, you're probably right. Alright. I'll get him to bring it down to you when we're done here, is that alright?
Yes, that's no problem, Hamish. Yeah, that'll probably work, won't it, mate? Is the landy ready? I could pick that up when I'm there. Aye, the landy's done. The JCB's not quite, though. I gave it a wash yesterday and threw a few cans of paint over it, so it's looking a bit fresher now. I think you'll be pleased with it. It's no perfect, mind. Good from afar, but far from good. Oh, mate, nice one. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Right, come on, Hamish. We'll crack on here and get the rest of these onions done now. It's late in the day now. And I'll be down in a couple of hours if that's all right, Craig. Aye, no problem. See you later.
Look, thanks, Craig. I do appreciate you sorting this for me. You're a good lad.
You're welcome, Hamish. That's what I'm here for, and I wasn't joking. The invoice will be in the post.
Aye, I knew you weren't. Right, come on, son. Let's get these onions finished.